Hey guys, welcome to this video. My name is John Watts. I'm a consumer protection lawyer in Alabama. And in this video, we will look at Alabama Pattern Jury Instruction 11.00. So this is really the introduction to damages. And so what a judge would do is read this instruction with some modifications to the jury as an introduction and then get into the more specific jury charges on compensatory damages and punitive damages and mental anguish and all the various forms of damages that there are. So let's take a look at this. So the judge would say the name of the plaintiff, so whether that's Susan Smith or Bob Jones or whoever it is, claims are for whatever, negligence, wantonness, breach of contract. And then here's a warning, the second paragraph. If the plaintiff has not proved the claim, then you have to find in favor of the defendant. And there are no damages. But, paragraph 3, if they prove the claim, then you must decide how much money to award. The money you award is called damages. So that's why we often call it, we'll say something like, I'm bringing a lawsuit for money damages. Well, that's just what it's called in the law. The money that the jury awards to the plaintiff is damages. Now, this next paragraph talks about compensatory damages and, if it's appropriate, punitive damages. And there are separate charges on those. And then the judge is to instruct the jury that the plaintiff has to prove the amount of compensatory damages to your reasonable satisfaction from the evidence and the reasonable inferences from the evidence, and do not guess at these damages. And then the judges say, hey, I'll talk to you about punitive damages later. So this is to set the scene or set the stage for, okay, now we're talking about damages. Remember, every type of damage, you never get there unless the plaintiff has proven that the defendant did something wrong. Negligence, breach of contract, trespass, whatever it is. And then you only award damages if you can reasonably satisfy the jury as to the amount of damages. And so the jury is not to say, well, we have no idea, we're just going to guess. No, you're not supposed to guess. Look at the evidence, evaluate it, use your common sense, and then come up with whatever the reasonable amount is that has actually been proved. And so in our next video on this series, we will take a look at compensatory damages. And it's useful, and most of the time people think of this as being in the terms of a car wreck, and we certainly do a lot of car wreck cases. And that's true. But all these elements of damages can apply in anything. It might be you're suing a credit bureau for false credit reporting. It might be you're suing an employer for employment discrimination. Now, not all these elements of damage that we're going to talk about in the next jury charge will apply, but it gives us a nice list to kind of choose from. So when we're thinking about a case at the very beginning, because we don't want to wait till the night before closing argument to go, well, let me figure out my damages. Now, you want to know your damages before you file the case and really think about it and say, okay, what could I be entitled to? And how would I prove that to the jury? Because I know what the jury is going to be instructed at the end of the case. So I hope that this is helpful to you. And if you like this, let me know. And feel free to subscribe to our channel. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Okay, have a great day. Bye-bye.